At first glance, it can look like the narcissist has moved on effortlessly. They appear happier, more attentive, more committed with a new supply, and it can leave you questioning your own reality. You might wonder how quickly they replaced you, or why the new person seems to be getting a version of them you never had. But what you're seeing is not the truth. It's the opening act of a familiar cycle, and it always follows the same ending. One of the most common questions people ask is when a narcissist begins to devalue and abuse the new supply. The answer isn't comforting, but it is clarifying. Narcissists do not change. What changes is how long they can maintain the illusion. Every narcissist is different, but nearly all share one core trait: an extremely low tolerance for boredom. That single trait drives the entire pattern of idealization, devaluation, and eventual discard. When a narcissist enters a new relationship, it usually begins with intense love bombing. For roughly 8 to 12 weeks, sometimes stretching to several months under specific conditions like long-distance relationships, the new supply is flooded with affection, attention, praise, and promises. During this stage, the narcissist is performing. They are securing emotional control, not building intimacy. Once that control feels locked in, the mask begins to slip. Around the 3 to 4 month mark, subtle shifts appear. Compliments turn into backhanded remarks. Warmth is replaced by emotional distance. The narcissist becomes distracted, critical, or dismissive. This is the beginning of devaluation. The new supply often feels uneasy but ignores their instincts, convincing themselves this is just a phase. To keep them hooked, the narcissist uses intermittent reinforcement, random bursts of kindness, gifts, or affection that create confusion and hope. This isn't love, it's manipulation. By this point, the abuse is already happening, even if it isn't obvious. Love bombing itself is a form of emotional abuse designed to destabilize and create dependency. As time goes on, the narcissist grows increasingly irritated and resentful toward the new supply. The excitement fades, boredom sets in, and irritation turns into contempt. Behind closed doors, the relationship becomes tense, chaotic, and emotionally draining. Social media often tells a different story. Forced smiles, polished photos, and proclamations of happiness are common. But many new supplies begin to withdraw online, go silent, or stop posting their partner altogether. This usually happens because they don't want the world to see what's really happening. Shame, confusion, and cognitive dissonance keep them quiet. In many cases, the new supply is not entirely innocent. While they may not be narcissists themselves, they often carry toxic traits that resonate with a narcissist's dysfunction. This creates a volatile dynamic where blame, manipulation, and emotional volatility thrive. Over time, the narcissist may realize they made a mistake, but true to form, they will never take responsibility. Instead, they blame the new supply, their former partner, or anyone but themselves. As the infatuation fades, regret creeps in. The narcissist begins to remember the depth, loyalty, and emotional nourishment they once received from you. They feel the absence of the empath more than they will ever admit. The new supply cannot replicate what you gave, and that realization fuels resentment and self-loathing they project outward. Here's the truth that matters most. What looks like happiness is an illusion. The narcissist's world with a new supply is unstable, chaotic, and rooted in the same dysfunction you survived. While they're trapped repeating patterns, you have the opportunity to heal, grow, and reclaim your peace.